Jesus, he's gone like a rocket.
And he was gone like a rocket. Technically, it's getting a bit better on the bike, but speed really isn't coming to me yet. I think I'm going fast till I'm out riding with someone else, and then they're just pulling away from me. Like, oh, okay, I wasn't going that fast, but I suppose get too out of your comfort zone is the thing. Anyway, speed will come in time. But yeah, we got into this bit. It was kind of boggy, rocky, slippery, and mucky all in the one go.
Buckaroo!
Buckaroo is right. It was getting thrown all over the place. It's one of them ones that you don't want to stop in because you know it's going to be a pain in the hole to get going again. And then we came to this one. Matt asked me did I want to try it, so I knew it was going to be pretty tough. So we said we'd give it a go anyway, seeing as we were here. Bit around a bit with the branches here. They're just putting water on the camera, unfortunately. Yeah, boggy and rocky all in the one go. So you can see where Matt is here on the hill. It's kind of like 3 steps there where the rocks are, and there's another rock there where Matt is just now. In my wisdom, I thought I'd keep to the left here and try and avoid the rocks. Guess what? There was rocks in the header. Who would have thought?
Motherfucker.
So now I had to get off and try and push the bike back into the track, and I was wedged on a rock. All the revving in the world isn't going to help here. You just need to push it. It's too slippy. Throw a leg back on. Get over that one final rock. Lug it over it. Go on again. Hit a rock here and just fell over. More pure out of tiredness, I'd say, than hitting the rock itself. Just, you know, sometimes the arms just give up and the balance is gone. You just need a second. So I've been practicing this lug and trying to take off with as little revs as possible. It's really helpful, especially on steep hill climbs or just really slippery, rocky stuff like this. Matt's just telling me to keep to the right here, follow the track out. I was going to go straight on. God only knows what was down there. But that's a tough little climb, that is. Right, looking at the video, and it's hard to see it with the water drops on it, but believe me, that's a tough little climb. Happy to get up that one.
Oh, motherfucker. This will be fun coming back up it. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Fucking hard enough to even go down it.
So we kind of knew coming down here it was going to be a dead end, but we said we'd just check it out anyway, just to be sure. Steep enough downhill, loads of big loose rocks, so it was going to be a bit of a pain to come back up it. A bit of pulling and dragging anyway. I got the bikes turned around and faced towards the hill. So there was no real line to pick up along here. There was just loose rocks everywhere, so a bit of hit and hope and stay up in the pegs as much as you can. At the bottom it looked kind of daunting, but it was pretty easy after all. I got caught out there with a washout in the road. I was in too high a gear to try and lift the front wheel a bit over, then I was going too fast to slow down, so I thought I was actually going to go down that time. I was lucky enough. As we're getting up towards the top of the mountain, it's getting more like this, a bit more rocky and few tough little climbs. Nice to make it to the top without making any mistakes. Always feels good. So So stuff gets hard in the arms after a while. You're constantly getting vibrated and it's hard to hold your balance, keep your weight off your arms, so it's very fatiguing after a while. Oh, this was a tough climb. There were big rocks and not great lines to pick up along them, so some of the time we were just hopping from rock to rock, but I think it was lugging in second gear here and she just flamed out or stalled, whatever you call it. But take a little second, catch the breath, jump her back into first and lug her on up. Another tough little climb there. Just have to keep the momentum going. Lucky enough the rocks were dry. On a wet day I'd say it'd be a different story. We're kind of as high as we can go here, I think. This was the top of the mountain. Matt is on the skid steering here as we cut back down into the trees, making our way back down the mountain. This little floor he runs down along.
Holy fuck. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
There were some right lot of rocks buried in the ground there and just throwing you all over the place. But sometimes you're just better off stopping, putting a foot down and getting your balance and getting things back together and taking off again, because the more you try and fight that stuff, the worse it gets.
Ooh.
Stalled it out. Yeah, I'll make our way back out into the open road. Good to stretch her legs a bit, let her cool off a bit after all the lugging around in the forest. So that's it. That's the end of our day as we make our way back to the vans. Oh, and I almost forgot. Here you go, folks. The obligatory river crossing. Wouldn't be a video without it.